Hello, everybody. Hope everyone's doing well. Some of you in our English at the Ready classes have been asking me a lot of questions about dialect lately. And, it's Christmas time, and, I'm from the American South, and I often like to talk about the Southern dialect and a little bit of the Southern drawl. I have this book here, A Cajun Night Before Christmas. This is a fantastic little book. The whole book is written in dialect. It's written in the Cajun dialect that you'll hear in Louisiana. So if you visit somewhere like New Orleans, this is what you're going to hear. Um, there's so much stuff behind me on the floor. I realize how much is back there when my video box, it's not a small little box in Zoom. This is going to record full screen and you can see all of my kids' clothes that we've just washed and folded. So, well, welcome to my home. Welcome to my home. This is the usual case around here. But you can still see, my faux firelight, my fake firelight, and some Christmas decorations in the color green. Merry Christmas to you all. First and foremost, thank you for being around for this year at English at the Ready Club. It's fantastic how many of you are still with us, and I just cannot be more thankful at the holidays to know each and every one of you and to share the classes, the conversations and discussions that we all have together. And any of the rest of you watching who may or may not be in the club, thanks for taking a look, and I hope you're having a Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays too. Um, Cajun night before Christmas. Everything gonna be alright. Everything over here is all right. Let's get it started. This entire book, the words I'm reading, I'm not making up these sounds. These words, and I'll show you a few pages, are written the way I'm reading it. So I'm not trying too hard. I'm just trying to read it how it is. So, a Cajun night before Christmas. 'Twas the night before Christmas. And all through the house, they don't a ting pass, not even a mouse. De cheerin' bin Nezzle, good snug on the floor, and Mama passed the pepper through the crack on the dough. You can see those words on the page there. Yep, that's exactly what I'm reading. It's written in dialect, exactly how they'd sound. Den Mama in the fireplace done roast up a ham, stir up the gumbo and make bake the yam. Den out on the bayou, they got such a clatter, make sound like old Boudreaux don't fall off his ladder. I run like a rabbit to got to the door, trip over the dog, and fall on the floor. As I look out the door in the light of the moon, I think, man, you crazy, or got old too soon. 'Cause there on the bayou, when I stretch my neck stiff, there's 8 alligator a pullin' the skiff, and a little fat drover with a long pole and stick. I know right way, got to be old Saint Nick. Mo faster and faster, the gator they came. He whistle and holler, and called him by name. Ha, Gaston, ha, Tiboy, ha, Pierre, and I'll say, Guy, Annette, Guy, Suzette, Celeste, and Renee. To the top of the poach, to the top of the wall, make crawl, alligator, and be sure you don't fall. So you already noticed we have some alligators and not reindeer. As bayou as can be. Like Tantiflo's cat, true the treetop you fly, when the big old hound dog come or run hisself by. Like that up the porch, dem old gator climb, with the skiff full of toy, and St. Nicholas behind. Den on top of the porch roof, it sound like the hail, when all dem big gator done sot down they tail. Den down the chimney I yell with a bam, and St. Nicholas fall and sit on the yam. Sacre! He exclaimed, my pant got a hole. I done sot myself on dem red hot coal. He got on his foots and jumped like a cat out to the floor where he land with a splat. He was dressed in muskrat from his head to his foot, and his clothes is all dirty with ashes and soot. A sack full of plaything he throw on his back. He looked like a burglar, and that's for a fact. His eyes, how they shine, his dimple, how merry. Maybe he been drink their wine from blackberry. His cheek was like rose, his nose like a cherry. On second thought, maybe he lap up the sherry. With snow-white chin whisker and quivering belly, he shook when he laughed like the strawberry jelly. But a wink in his eye and a shook o' his head make my confidence that I don't got to be scared. He don't do no talking, going straight to his work, put plaything in sock, and then turn with a jerk. He put both his hand there on top of his head, cause an eye on the chimney, and then he done said, with all that fire and them burning hot flame, me ain't going back by the way that I came. So he run out the door and he climbed to the roof. He ain't no fool, him, for to make one more goof. He jump on his skiff and crack his big whip. The gator move down and don't make one slip. And I hear him shout loud as a splashing he go. Merry Christmas to all, till I saw you some mo. Till I saw you some mo. Cajun Night Before Christmas. There are a few different books in this series where they're written in dialect from different regions of the US. So even here, the way we speak, we can't always understand easily between regions. But the Cajun dialect is one of my favorites because it's so unique in the way it's spoken. We have a couple of others like Ocracoke Brogue and the coastal area of North Carolina. Then there's Pennsylvania Dutch from obviously Pennsylvania. And it's a little bit German, a little bit not. This is America. What not? I had to make a poem after reading that. Everything just starts to rhyme as I think about it. But again, thank you all for listening for a bit. Hope you enjoyed this short story. It's one of my favorite Christmas stories, again, written in dialect. I love the way it sounds, and it reminds me of lots of things from the past during a happy time of the year. So, peace to all, goodwill toward all of you, and I do wish you have the happiest of holidays from me to you. Bye bye, and I'll see you in class.